all powers, all movements. Thanks for the togetherness and the unity. It's coming through for a couple of nights, and I see the effort, and they glorify same way, every once it's an effort, there's a way, Yeah, man, I give thanks for everyone coming through, and what every enlightenment would come through the organization and the conference, Every day, everyone, each one to show someone and everyone, each and everyone was enlightened by, and knowledge would get shared, togetherness. Some people might not know each one, but you might see each other, but now you get to know each other, that strength, Definitely, I see like, there's still a lot of way going still, certain things I see could be more power to the movement and to the cause. Like for instance, I see like the women them could have a little more better role, like in the organization, like in the forefront, like with the organizing aspect. Yeah, the women them make it happen, like there's no one better part, and pushing and dealing with things through, saying, within the organization, because in Babylon have the women them at the forefront, that's who are in Babylon. When you go in certain places in society, they have the woman up front and the woman carry through whatever their objective is or whatever their goal is, the woman them they using them as a big part. Likewise, that was the same area as Rastafari. Certain other parts, I see, and they can come together more, like the brethren was saying, let's make it more consistent with the movement, Like, again, there's have to be like, for these 7 days, it could be more something where they do come together more on a frequent basis. That'd be more strength. To keep it together and stuff, And organizing part, we could have been more organized, and, let's don't wait. Well, to show you where there's no organization, there's chaos, and chaos is the seed of destruction. So let's don't wait until our back against the wall, or that we call it, to try to make our decisions, or to do our things. Let's try to be more cohesive and more decisive. We're dealing with certain things, certain groups, and putting things together and making our decisions, That'd be more strength and more powers too. The youth step, they watching the same way, so even though we make to show the youth certain things and put certain things before them, but like Roberta say, words without words can't sustain. So the weights them is the glorification of the same words that you put before them. So you showing them something and you doing another thing. Now you need to wait. Likewise, someone else showing them something, but you allowing them to do a different thing. Now it's the same thing. It's a community effort. Same way, it's a family. One person can't go up a child, so everyone let it, put it a unified effort into it more or less. But definitely I give thanks for life and the mighty life giver, all the strength, all the powers through the movement, the years. I've been pushing forward for certain liberties and certain things, and it's an effort. There's a little advancement, but not as much advancement as we could have done, or what could be done. Or, if you look around, it's just like I, or certain brethren, or certain ones, from ancient days, so we need to be more appealing towards them, because this kind of carry on and they gotta keep going, so we gotta have more, be more enlightened towards people and towards others, because whatever we do is a reflection of who he is and what his majesty with. And, we are the light, so our light gotta shine, and we have to make sure that light shine in the right way. One last thing, I feel like what could be the power and the strength is to unify togetherness, whereas I come together in a unified way. Babylon, if you look at Babylon, they are unified. In certain ways they come out, simple as them wearing the same t-shirts, or they go to a certain function, or they have a certain affair. Simple as them just wearing the same t-shirt or the same color shirt. They doing that. But on other ends, it can be like a uniform with attire. Whereas we deal with staying-good movements and movements where, when we go before to deal with certain endeavors or certain movements, the official, like how Marcus had the UNIA when he was together and everyone was everyone had a role and they was uniform. And when they come out as a body, and that was power, the strength, because when you unify, you can be identified. You see? So the unification is the identification. So, that's another point too. And I just go and share, but one of them still. Give thanks for life and the mighty life for Rastafari. Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. O Emmanuel, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Give thanks, Love in the Black House, love the one and all.
Alright, Rastafari. Fine right now. Survive the one way. I just want to find AKA I Bun Fire. Nice here. Yeah, man. Yeah. Alright, good. How many things till I see I for to darling, yeah. I really never spend it high. I don't know my way. Yeah, man. Vibes and vibes and vibes. What's the vibes, you know? Yeah, man. Yeah, come together. Put your work into it. I see. Yeah, man. All right. I mean, it means that I see I from morning to darling day. I mean, it never spend it all night. I love my way. I mean, it means that I see I from morning to darling day. I mean, it never spend it all night. I love my way. Got to give thanks for the giving, give thanks for the natural living world. Give thanks for the prince and princess, kings and the royal empress. So that's the idea of the awareness. Psalm 87 is really I stress. Oh yes, I am the God and King. Love is for the rest of my skin. Gotta hold firm with it this time, you know. This is one last time, no really time. Forward one more time. Eyes and not the eye time. Who's that? Alright. I mean, they put this never win, you know. Bring us never queen. So whatever you do, just keep me best. It's all in the December. You must say you got to be fit. I don't know. When they say you must be fit. So Christmas never win, you know. Bring us never queen. So whatever you do, just keep me best. In the December, you must say you got Yeah, man. Alright, my God, come on, someone down there is going to try to get my life. On the rebel, I, Selassie, yeah, Rastafari. But then, use them strong, use man, just be wise, and you get to use man. No time to come over on side, and we get on some ice. When they see you, use them strong, use man, just be wise, and you get to use man. No time to come over on side, and we get on some ice. If you only morning, when you're up, and you rise up, and then the people say, oh, they're that team, I know the guy, and you know all get more than Rastafari, you know. I try for you know. Hey, Marukina Ruganda, and put up you, the Chokra, and over to Ranja, and another beggar to bring my Kiraka. Asking who that need you for Nigeria. I just don't know for Nigeria. It's your face, it's your Yeah, brother, you know, hey, yeah, man, King Selassie.
One more time, now. Yeah. What? Lava ground. Lava ground. More fire. Yeah.
Can you see it clear? You got blue and green and yellow chair.
Come on.
So many colors in the rainbow, can't you see? Joy is beautiful, you feel almighty. That's how we, need the place. Let's leave the place, Let's secure the foreigns and what are they think? The plastic cups. Squash on the roaches. It's raining getting on us. It's over. Get on my toes. I was trying to
I'll do it, Karen.
Just so pure and clean. No one can get in between. I love John, he loves me. He never be my son. I'm looking for a brother. John is my
First
I
time,
feel it in the top.
it was like great. My Lord. No church. That's the law. You ain't just forgive my Lord. You ain't just forgive my Lord.
And you come in like that, what happened here, right? What you saying, right? My son gets shot down last year, right?
Last year?
That's my wife's son. What you saying, right? This stage, about 3 hours ago. Killing me, see what happened last Monday? The driver was right about my face. That's really the get down, man. That's what we Our bad man stay outside there. Make sure you get right? Show the like this, right? Ready to drop it, right? At the side, you ain't getting outside like that then.
Let's go into you, England.
Making my mind the government.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
My Lord, blessed be.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you're now. One, two, 3, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, It's the big red news. Trey, you singing that?
Hey Jama, that was going in the air, wrong here again. Get me spinning.
That's all that rock.
Yeah. Yeah, like only when I'm going to depends.
All right. Father, it's free for now. It's free for now, brother. That's it. That's it, brother. For now, yeah. This one. That's it.
The DJ is straight.
What on you? Freedom, if it will be done, then.
No, we ain't done it. You right now.
Yeah.
It tastes like steak, nice and hot. Step up.
Marcus, the DJ is straight.
Hey, brother.
Right?
If the
DJ is straight.
No, ain't no more. Maybe one plate there. Nah, this is gotta be between me, you, and Kendra. So if Kendra don't want it, if Kendra don't want it, then they can give you and everything. What you say, that? No,
Check, one thing, house.
But I guess I can use a gas, you know what I mean?
That's a lot.
Yeah, you see?
That's a lot. Kings and queens, princes and princesses,
My lord.
all the royal family, the house of Rastafari. This is the house that Rastafari built. The foundation, even to both sides, last Jah, Rastafari. And what we gotta say, from your Rasta say too, anything other than me is evil. You know? So we give thanks by and I who is here and with those who are to come. You know? Give thanks for life, health, and strength, my life giver. Give thanks for third annual anniversary of House of Rastafari. Happy, very strong to the House of Rastafari. 2 years old. Most High, last year, Rastafari. And growing. But we have to creep before we walk. You know? So, and I give thanks for the people. And I give thanks for the children among us. Because our real purpose is to set a foundation for the issues.
My lord.
You know?
My lord.
But they are His Majesty God of the souls.
Don't
You
know.
know? And we are just the keepers of that garden to nourish, cherish, lead and guide and direct the little ones like flowers in His Majesty God. Both sides. Rastafari. Well, I is trying to reach consensus on the issues of leadership, officers, executive, the way forward,
My lord.
and governance. You know, I have to give thanks for those who really left their home near and far each week and really sacrificed time to really set structure for the youth, for the elders, for all those who participate, even the guests who pass through. I hope ones give their email, phone contact to the Honorable Public Relations, Honorable Prince Marcus. So you have a database, so throughout the year you can contact ones. Because out on the highway and byway through the corridors, talking to ones. A lot of ones say that they didn't really know or hear of the House of Rastafari third annual conference. But the purpose of this conference is really to come among ourselves and deliberate and discuss burning issues, concerns, and discuss some of the challenges that we have among us as the Empress, Sister Serene would say, you know, even our mothers among us, our mothers, sisters, and daughters among us, you know, even this hurry, you know, Asphalt is in need of strength for them to achieve their objective of the school, you know, and even more divine togetherness in terms of collective unity, African restorative justice to restore those conflicts and challenges that even our sisters and mothers feel and meet along the way because of
said that if you want to teach a nation, teach the mothers. Mothers is the first teachers.
My Lord.
When we teach the woman among us, we teach it, the first teaching, we teaching the mothers who want to teach the children.
My Lord.
You know, so they are special on our side, they are special in His Majesty's side. His Majesty said, Queen Omega, Empress Menen, asked for where the word came from, you know, was like Sarah to him, like what Sarah was to Abraham, to him, you know, you find no fault in all, you know, give thanks for the humbleness and the meekness of Queen Omega among us, and the ones who really guide and mentor our children to really adorn themselves in the true divinity of a goddess and to really show forth that light of Empress Menen, you know, who really stand by His Majesty through thick and thin, and Asfa has stand with the House of Rastafari through thick and thin, and give thanks for those who still here represent Asfa, our Empress Association of the House of Rastafari. With the Omega I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari, Empress Menen I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. Give thanks for King Alpha and Queen Omega standing together in the liberty. Well, I was asked to really present on matters that really is before us and really leave it up to the House to really decide as to the way forward in terms of our choice of governance on the way forward, because the same ones who have the discussion in the forward is not a private discussion, it's just a matter of consultation among ourselves so that we will come forward to the public. As you see, people are just leaving as the time really proceeds us. The night was really delegated from the planning. I'll just read a letter that went out from the Secretary of the House of Rastafari. We hosted the 3rd Annual Intermansion Conference. The dates are 14th to the 20th of October from 7:30 to 11 p.m. at 8,000 Junior High School on Gregory Street. We are writing to request all participation in the nomination and voting process for the election of officers. Nominations are open to persons attending at least 2/3 of the General Committee meetings. The position of Chairman, Deputy Chairman, Secretary, Treasurer, Public Relations Officer, Rastafari Bahamas. Nominations will be closed on the 14th of October 2014. Voting will take place on the 20th of October 2014. Nominations can be sent to the House of Rastafari 242@gmail.com. http://www Facebook House of Rastafari 242. Submitted in person at the Steering Committee 13th October 2014 or at the Intermansion Conference 14th of October 2014. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you, Rastafari, the Doctor Secretary of the House of Rastafari. Most High, Rastafari. This was the original communications that went forward, informing once and once of the purpose of the climax of House of Rastafari 3rd Annual Conference, which is tonight. And as we see here, it is only I and I, the House of Rastafari, children of Rastafari.
Anybody that just requested or want to just want anyone pay for the pension or or anyone can come forward, so you can have more with brief guidance, so we can just seal up everything and amen. Or if anyone here will come forward and take for the send amen.
My God, give thanks. Give thanks and glorify. You know, all that was said and done throughout the course of the 7 nights. First night, spirituality. The second night, communication and relationship. The third night, economic empowerment and collective security. Fourth night, rites of passage. Fifth night, human rights. Sixth night, repatriation and reparation. Seventh night, designated denomination and elections, which is this night. So, moderator of the Council of Elders as the oversight in such matters. We're looking forward for the Council of Elders to have their say within the continuation of the way forward of this timely process as we seek to go on in the liberation of officers for the coming year. Some were saying that the same officers should go forward. Some were saying that they should have nomination as if we should have a new slate of officers or nominate ones who free. As a member of the Council of Elders, I don't know if any other members of the Council of Elders would like to assist me with the oversight of this process. But once and once, it was just between these two decisions whether we will have the same officers go forward or we will have nominations. Let me have a raise of hands of someone raise their hand. We have a raise of hands between the
Order.
When did it? Someone else?
I was in privy to that.
I have the floor. What is the matter? What is the pressing matter that needs to be addressed to the floor that I want to bring?
What I say is like when we just had a discussion about certain issues, everybody weighed in from various perspectives. I feel like even the ones should appraise them of what these rules were that I was discussing in the floor that to come to this conclusion right here, to say that it's no vote. You understand? That's to say inform, just to be clear, inform on what I was discussing in the floor.
That's what I've been saying. Anyone listen to what I was saying? That's what I was saying. That
I was saying
what was the other position that I leave out?
So I continue what you were saying regarding the position, but I said instead of me just rushing into that issue right there, give everyone the opportunity to inform the body of what I and I was discussing in the floor there. Because we still really, even though a lot of that same discussion right there.
For the empresses and the little ones that were not in the forward there, because everyone else here was really in the forward, all right? And probably one or two of the brethren who was over here. As I can remember, if anything I leave out, ones could fill it. That's why I say fill it in if I leave it out. What was discussed?
I continue with something, or you really saying come forward or something?
Yeah, that's what I said. If it's something that is left out, that you think is important, that should be filled in, then
I have a question to answer, Mark. Very simple, sir. We have hold on to better man.
Only thing I guess I say, regarding this issue,
encounters recently with regards to the executive and their interaction with some of our right? So if we have a body form, it should be made up of brethren and sisters who can really reason and come together more harmoniously, you know. I had a little recent encounter with an idol which really didn't really come across the ISP in two areas of one who in a leadership position. So I just feel like if I like to be up moving forward and having any type of interaction on a organization level, it should be with ones who could really come together without the malice. So I just return the floor back over to the brethren so that I can read
Hey, Jamal, got no question for you, my lord?
That this congregation, my Lord. I've been being hold it. I've been being hold for the body, my Lord. Are you talking tonight, my Lord? In front of everybody, you're talking tonight.
Reverence, let's have a point of order. Assistant Sergeant of Arms. That's all right. That's why I was calling for the elders as oversight. But when I first start talking, everyone just seemed to be
Reverend.
ignoring what I'm saying. You hear me? When I first started talking, I was calling for the elders to come and help me. So it don't look like it's just me one trying to take on this thing and deal with my own opinion. All right? I call for the elders, you know. So you know, so give thanks that the elders are now being seated, and this is what Africa looks like. Africa's social structure is governed by the elders. The elders always is consulted when there's a wedding, when there's any decisions that are being made in the community. The elders are always consulted. I am very elated and proud to be an elder who is not elected by the people but elected by God.
My Lord.
No side.
The last
Elder is one of good character. One of the elders council is one of good character. One of 50 years who had given 25 of his years to the service of Rastafari. And that's what qualified an elder on this council to deliberate and to have the first and the last say in all affairs of the house of Rastafari. Most High, Rastafari. The program say, rebuke not an elder, but treat him as a friend. Which means, even if an elder was to do or say something that one feels that he should be rebuked, then this is the council which should really question. It's like your parents or your aunt or your uncle. Sometimes aunt or uncle do something, you consult another elder in your family and say, well, auntie did say something to me the other day and I feel that, you know, when we talk about it, I be disrespectful and confront. Same way with the elders, as they say, parents, you know, don't really provoke the children, and children must be obedient to the parents. So it's a, you know, reciprocity that we have here. You know, and this is what elders do. I I know we all have elders in our family, and at times an elder comes from the island and two siblings or cousins have a dispute. They don't even want the elder to know that they have a dispute, because you know the elder can bring them together and draw that out of them. But I hear Cousin Bessie saying, y'all two can't agree. I gotta know what is, the matter between y'all two. That's how it always been in African family. Even if you do this something you ain't want the elder to know, because you can get drawn and So it's the same thing. It's the same thing with the council of elders. The council of elders sit and stand to really bring forward African restorative justice through conflict resolution and counseling and upright words one to another, and the elders within themselves, they have issues too. This is why we have a council of elders, even to draw one of them up if the need be. Most High, Rastafari, no one is above the law. So, and I do give thanks for the council of elders seated tonight. And I would hope that tonight would be a memorable one, and a teachable experience, that this is the way we as a family live, because it ain't easy, even in my situation, as a brethren point out, take a lot of tolerance and goodwill to even stand here and to chart for 2 years, House of Rastafari, predominantly theocracy reign, order of the Naivety, which called the original reasoning in 2012, sometime late August, September, started the deliberations and bring everyone together and one-to-one were able to come out and really partake. From that time to this time, standing in the position even that I find myself really taking a certain degree of responsibility, has really given me a lot of backlash within my own community. As you all know, as a Bobo Shanti to the core, and no passion with that. Yet, I know how to be humble and fair, just with all Rastafari, all people of all walks of life, and to give justice to everyone that I may come in contact with, wherever it may be, So these are the examples we're looking for within those who have the responsibility as governors, because that's all we are is as officers. Now, to put it out again, there's basically two issues besides the Jamal issue, which will be addressed. However, the two main issues, whether the standing executive will go on, or we will have a selection among ourselves for new governors or officers. So, as I was saying before, we'll have a raise of hands of who feel that we should have a new slate of officers. Let's have a new slate of Fair enough, fair enough. But, you know, time, vastly, fastly been spent, but there's never, you know, too late for a shower of rain, and give thanks for the interjection. So we go into discussion in terms of how do ones from the congregation or from the elders feel about the matters that has been put forward for us.
You know, we want to discuss with the panel that in keeping with all the dissension and all the mumbo jumbo to carry on the grapevine, everybody here, if you consent to be here, we want to see the best for us. All right. So in making your decision, you gotta know that folks that who would want a new state or officers or whatever the decision might be, that take these officers and take these officers serious and know it calls for the responsibility of availability now that you're in some kind of office who's more old. You've got to be there for the people just like how officers who here now. For the people, you can't, officers can't be absent. Then you say you want this power. That's all I want to say. You know.
Give thanks for the understanding. This is why in our deliberations coming towards this conference, we had discussed and put things within the structure that those who would be qualified should be at least present and know the policies of the House for at least 2 terms. And one of the qualifications is availability, transparency, good character in terms of those who would be qualified to be officers of the House. That's a point that is well taken. Any other thing that questions? Once and once, how? Go ahead.
I was 3 weeks back, right? At the last meeting, I asked a question. The question was they asked, right? We're going to nominate, right? Who are the nominees? I'm not saying who are the nominees. That's what I want to after the moment. You so question up. You only come to walk off the floor. I'm trying to solve it. And I'm not going to ask the question. Who are the nominees? People need to take that into this. Discussing this matter. Talking about this matter. People present. Continue for another year. Already reached. See the question they asked at the meeting, who I want to take chairman place, who I want to take this man place, who I want to take that man place. That man up, he don't want to take the one place, he's telling me another boy, I have another thing. He didn't put another boy. I already mind the boy after every man comes in. I can't take that. I go to take that tonight. Stick up that one. That's what it's like. Right now, I'm asking you what are the nominees? What are the nominees? They already even started that time. I have done it for 2 years or so, straightforward. I haven't found it before. I asked who are these other people who take this good job as well or better? Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a problem with
know right now. That's what I asked. Make it look right now. That's what I'm saying, right? That's my thing, you won't change. Right? You know, and the speaker will.
Okay, now let's keep it rolling.
Hey, and the judge, there you go. There's down. And just like an answer. Just like an answer and a question, right? Just like an answer to your question, right? So then let's put this question down to the board, to the host, right? I don't want to ask if Impress will be a part of the chairman or will be like more than just say the role is the remaining two of it just being two other nominees, co-chair, right? If it could be along with them, Impress, a part of the chairman, like Impress could be a part of the chair, if nominated.
Well, there's nothing that I know of in the structure that prohibit or discriminate based on gender.
Okay, but if not, right, I didn't nominate someone, right, like, I can nominate Impress for the bar. Amen. Like, but true, like, my wrong was that I didn't do it like, you know what I mean? So I thought that the nominee is going to be the night, right? But then true, that's why. But yeah, as an Impress, I can nominate him for the posterity. Say that. But that was like I said, answer to your question, and you are two the nominee. I got one nominee. So Impress for Impress.
Empress, what
authority do I have to do the nomination? They go do the nomination.
No, I know no authority, yes, was a member of host.
No, it doesn't nominate the host place before you can make a speech like that.
That's what I address it now. I address the host. I said now that I guess that was going to be my nominee. So he said, if I nominate someone, like, if we present at the right time, my nominee is going to be so he said, as an Impress, sit at one of the chairs, you can nominate an Impress for the posterity. He said, I ain't saying that, but true, like, that's why I asked the question if it could be more than two chairs, you know what I mean? Because then, like, she would have been sitting along with the chair, assistant chair, and probably a co-chair or probably from the Impress part.
Well, I'm going to ask you that, I disagree or agree with the chairman and the chairman.
Me personally?
Yeah.
No, I don't disagree.
Let everyone get to know the differences of our reasons on the election. So I go ahead and it doesn't.
Would you say they time? Would you say the question they asked?
Everyone says the judge is going to be innocent. I feel as though he really finished discussing this thing. A couple of questions come in and then we all run off down to the jury. Just get back to the question and give the floor back to the speaker.
Right. All right. So about the speaker.
Honorable, give thanks. Be back, maybe.
Think about it with interesting question. I feel like Oscar feels like they separate from us. Like just the mind that they is the one that get done. I mean, they are the ones that get it. But those Rastafari is everywhere. I think you have to, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I'm thinking of what I'm about to say, but I think it's important that for us to know how feminine energy is there. I don't know how we could actually do it. That would make it fair and easy moving forward. Should we just be able to have open nominations and then when people nominate, we nominate, do we have a particular spot that is always for feminine energy within that core executive? I don't know, but I think that how to be in there, we have to figure out how to do it.
I can make an objection on that. Well, so that it don't be alongside the field, as the woman would perceive it to be, like it's a man thing. in all fairness, you got the elder woman. I think the elder woman ought to, should be allowed to sit on the council if they just observe and give a demand them saying and talking about, so that they can carry it back among themselves and they'll know how to coordinate and would be a part of, if need, even make any interjection in council meetings. I mean, they have experience, been around long, she knows what's talking about, and she can correlate with the talk among the man, what they would like to see for the woman part of the organization, the Empress part of the situation. So it could be a harmony of king and queen, and so say, but want to rule over the woman's event because she's a woman. No. Woman fight side and side in the army in Ethiopia with the man. You understand what I'm saying? And this is a urgent situation. And we need our hands on that. If they can help in that capacity, I mean, that's just a single man opinion, right? I just a single man. That's all.
I don't think ask for separate or separate. Given that they think ask for and you say this is to man and yes. And never that. And I was supposed to say this to man and ask for ask for one of his brother to be separate. What else ask for? I say this. Probably one is good at this. Ask for the feeling as strong arm of those who are Rastafari, not as a separate entity who helps those who are Rastafari. They have to be just like I and I as one. You have few members of Rastafari who comes to the meetings. Goodbye, the rest will come. Alright? All of Rastafari should be at House of Rastafari meeting, and then we know as the female arm of those of Rastafari carrying out the female just voice, and the female girl and female. That's how they become inclusive. They can be a part and inclusive at the same time.
Yeah, Rastafari. Well, mate. Yeah, as a elder. Extend a warm welcome to the first elder empress to sit. Empress City once asked to be a part, and this will be a president that we have elder empress, as the Belgians say, sit right side by side with the king mom, and then the elders. You know. How's the Rastafari is moving on? Jadochin pointed out that can Empress Shireen sit as an elder right beside the king man as an elder with the council of elders. I say we along extend a warm welcome to have an empress sit with the elders. You know?
It ain't me, it's Yahweh Shah, not my words. But as long as it's in Zion's enough, she doesn't know it's not the Zion's and the rest of them.
True.
My will is going to be right, and my whole home is going to accept it. Belong to that. So whatever is the will to do good, to make Isaac possible, throughout every aspect, knowing how to deal with the people, those who this, within Babylon, without Babylon, knowing how to address the system and make it happen at the very present time. Yes, if those things that she is for, yes, very far. Within her himself, yeah.
Mosai.
I understand.
Jah Rastafari. So we're moving along and through innovation and progress. As I was saying, Empress Lily at once request to come to our house of Rastafari recently and would have loved to sit with the elders. So now we have a sister sitting with the elders, so that's a major achievement within the house of Rastafari for the Empress and ask for and to see that, you know, I just like our African ancestors who have never really discriminate along gender in terms of gender inequality, and I first practice gender equality within I social structure, not forgetting Hatshepsut, who really sit as a pharaoh in Egypt, Yemen. Most High, Selassie, Jah Rastafari. And moving along, as Jabenji, Chairman of the Council of Elders, mentioned that there are two sisters who always present at House of Rastafari reason, who are members of ASFA, Empress Philippa and Empress Kenya. When you check the minutes, you always see present at the reasoning was Empress Philippa and Empress Kenya. So the sisters was never really left out. So in terms of nominating a sister to really hold an executive office within House of Rastafari, I myself second a nomination to have sisters walk with I and work with I within the House of Rastafari. Even when I nominate Jamarcus as public relation, I say that I know Jamarcus and Empress Philippa are inseparable. I know that she would assist within that office of public relations in terms of publications and so forth. You know, so that's something that I have always. Most natural, most natural. So it ain't like it is never really incorporated, discussed, or say, well, I bring you into office, but I don't want your empress in there because she's a woman. You understand what I'm saying? So the concept of male and female complementarity, you know, was always present. You know, all right, you know. So I feel that we're moving along, and I take these type of African settings where we have circle, and with the circle, the family, African family circle, ever be unbroken, and we always hold our ancestors in high esteem in whatever we do. And we always remember that even though we may practice a little democracy, first and foremost we practice theocracy and the monarchy of Emperor Haile Selassie with Empress Mene. Most High Selassie Jah Rastafari.
I just want to make a long story short. I know much, but the situation here in addressing the flaw and keeping with what the brethren them trying to emphasize. Make a long story short, that everyone in consultation, what we was into in the back there, was consultating between decision whether the fragile nucleus holds together or whether we will have nominations as was scheduled. So the question was, is if the body here would ratify the present council to go unimpeded, mend the bad and the ills and sorrows and make up and do better in the next year, or move on with new slate of officers, as was said. That is cutting a long story short. Is that? I just wanted to be his voice. I just wanted to be his voice.
Sure.
So he don't sound overwhelmed and whatever. I wanted to be his voice in the Mustang. That's a long story to hold everybody here.
Well, it's the same thing I was doing at the onset, but I was asked to do more deliberation and discussion first. Don't forget that's how I started.
Yes, sir. I ain't
You know,
said that you didn't. I
so
said
I just
supporting your piece, sir.
give time.
I apologize if I feel like I
No.
suggested
But
that.
I initially threw the request from the floor. That's why I've given it more input from the House. And as you see, Jamarcus come up with a nomination.
It seems to be the people who gonna be here, who always be here. The people who ain't gonna be here, most likely won't be here. That's my point.
Get around.
I ain't know much.
Yes, give thanks for the input. As the public relations officer was interjecting, there is a need for more officers, even though that we have a slate of officers. There was assistant secretary that resigned. There was a sister who had assisted the office of the secretary, Empress Priscilla, who had also resigned, and it leave making for more officers that could fill these voids. So, is there anyone in the congregation, among the elders here tonight, who feel that they could even assist in any office to make things more effective within the House of Rastafari?
Could those places be filled? Could those vacant places be filled by folks who are here, qualified, willing to do so? Are people here that position that the full, the vacant spot of the folks that resigned is obviously that they are not here? So in ratifying, is there folks here?
I know the public relations right now. Anybody here who feels that they were like to be nominated or in the public relations office right now, or who here, or like the public relations officer, or like the people in here,
There's
just
no
going
opposition.
along.
You don't have no opposition, sir. There's no opposition for you. That is obvious. You remain the public relations officer. I don't think somebody else wants to be doing a good job on it. It's a small organization, we twist them now and gonna have a different plan. Should go in a different direction. You know?
Well, public relations office is a network of individuals in most organizations. You have a public relations officer, and you also have a network of individuals who work within that public relations office. All right. As it was set forth even in the structure, as the public relations office is fourfold: press liaison, correspondence, and I don't have time to go into all of that, but the public relations office is more than one person when you really look at it. It's a network of people that really deal with different functions in public relations. For example, the doctrine secretary takes on an enormous amount of responsibility in terms of working along with Jamarcus within the public relations and writing letters and he go beyond the call of duty as secretary, even cross into public relations in a sense, but that's how public relations is. Public relations is one office that is central in an organization, because public relations is the circulation in big corporations of information between management and personnel. All right. However, we not structured it as management and personnel, but Jamarcus do a great work in terms of on the ground getting to ones-on-ones, in terms of reaching people who need to be reached in government, those who in the private sector, like getting this building. Jamarcus has always been instrumental in doing that type of work. So if there's, with Jamarcus, I think really said, if there's anyone who feel that they could assist within that field, this is why I say we need to have some seminars to really discuss how the function of government or governance or the offices and what office is what duties an officer is expected to perform. It is all in the structure, but we just need to sit and go over it, especially for the new ones who coming in, because those who are here basically knows the function, and like I said, has been in other organizations where they have functioned as